Hi, my name is Sean Mazaro. I'm co-founder of the Duma Group at Compass. Let's get right into it. The big question that everybody has is the housing market about to crash? Should we be buying or should we be selling? Where are we headed for the rest of 2022 and thereafter? Let's get the big scary question out of the way first. The housing market in New York City does not appear that it is on the brink of a crash, but it is in a slowdown. In the third quarter, we saw a reduction in price from 2 to 5% across the board. And we saw a reduction, or an increase rather, in negotiability off of the sales price from in the 2s to in the 4s. These numbers aren't particularly scary, but we are seeing us come down from this time last year when we were in a firm seller's market. Which brings us to our next question. After spending the summer in a neutral market, we have officially entered into a buyer's market. We measure this with something that's called market pulse. This is the ratio of new homes that are going into contract and the current supply. So if that number is between 0.5 and 0.4, that puts us in a neutral market. And as of the third quarter, we are at a 0.39. So we're actually just beginning to see an opening of that window and officially be into a buyer's market. In the near term, the strongest window of time, it appears, for buyers to take advantage of this market and the increase in negotiability is going to be within the next 3 months, because we're entering the fourth quarter, which historically has been the strongest buyer's market. If you look at any market as it goes up and down, the fourth quarter certainly gives the advantage to the buyers. As far as the mid to long term for homeowners, we're not going to see people doubling their home's value like we saw in some U.S. markets over the last year and a half. That's over. But we're also, sellers, at least at this point, specifically in New York City, they're not in a position where they're at an incredible amount of risk because supply is still short. So right now we're at about 7,400 units in New York City, and this limited supply, along with towards the peak, though we're coming off at just a bit in rental prices, is going to prop up this market. So we don't anticipate a large continued reduction in price. And I think that we're poised to return to what we saw for the previous 50 years, which is about 5% appreciation a year for a property. Prices have shifted over the last 6 months, and because we're seeing a lot of change in the market, I do think it's more important than ever to consult a professional to make sure that you're not overpaying and make sure that you're not missing out on any inventory that could be right for you and your family. If there's any way that we can help, please feel free to contact us.